So what we saw last Saturday night was a mauling, a beatdown, an ass whooping handed by Tyson Fury to Deontay Wilder. And since then, him and a couple of his fans, now not all of his fans have been doing this, but a lot of his fans have been doing nothing but making excuses. Nobody wants to give Tyson Fury credit. Deontay Wilder doesn't want to give Tyson Fury credit. After the fight was over and he was interviewed, he said, "I don't want to make excuses," and then starts making excuses. So I'm here to really prove a lot of these stupid theories wrong. Deontay Wilder, number one, saying that he had a 40-pound costume and that messed up his legs. So check this shit out.
Stuff like that. Now I wear a 45-pound vest on me as well too, and all my exercise and everything that I do to have that extra weight on me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This might be the most embarrassing excuse that I've ever heard for a guy losing the fight. I am not questioning its validity, Max. I'm not saying that it may not be true. I'm not questioning it. He's an honorable dude. I will take him at his word. But my God, this is just not something you publicize. The outfit that you wore to the ring, wearing over 40 pounds, is why you think you lost this fight? What the hell you wear it to the ring for?
So as you can see, according to him, he's used to having a 40-pound, actually a 45-pound vest. This is his own words, so that's not an excuse he can use. Now this one here, this is by far the funniest one I've seen all day. So check this one out. Just listen to this.
So instead of having your hand completely in the glove, right, and hitting somebody square, right, where there's padding here, he had his fist down here, which is why he was throwing his punches like this, side to side, instead of throwing straight punches, because his fist was down here. So if your fist is down here, there's no padding. So Deontay was getting hit with a real fist instead of a padded glove. This is why he was throwing them like this. Let me show you the type of punch that he's throwing. He's throwing his punches, he's throwing nothing but hooks. And that's for a reason, because his hands is not in the gloves. They're in the wrist area, where the wrist area of the glove. So he's getting hit with a real fist to his face, which explains why he was swelling up and why this is the first time you're seeing Deontay getting cut the way he was getting cut. He's getting hit with the real fist. Look. Watch how it flaps.
All right, so enough of that nonsense. So first of all, his theory is that Tyson Fury had his wrist or knuckle area in the wrist area of the glove. Whatever that nonsense was, let me tell you why it doesn't make sense. Number one, if that was the case, you see this jab that he landed right there? If that's the case, that means he has all that padding left. So him making contact with Deontay Wilder's face like that would have bent that glove backwards. And Deontay Wilder literally would not have felt any of those jabs at all. And not just jabs, look at these right hands he's landing. If he has his fist exactly where you said he wouldn't be throwing these right hands. What's the point? There's no point. And every time he landed that right hand, you would see the glove flap back. Look at this. But the worst part of this whole thing is, like, that's not even the second fight. This is the first fight. This is not the beatdown that we saw. Look, his gloves never flap back ever. And if his fists were where you said they were, he wouldn't be able to close his hands like this. Look, he's making a fist. If his hands were right there, you can't make a fist with your gloves. That's just basic common sense. And in this picture right here, again, he's making a fist. And if you look deep in there, I'm sure if he had his hands where they said they were, you'd be seeing fingernails, fingers, or something.
He got beat up so bad.
Fucking ridiculous.